So this video is about the future of this channel and what I'm passionate about, why I do what I do, and what that means for my online presence going forward. In order for me to talk about the future, I first need to talk about my past. This will all make sense in a bit, just stay with me. When I was 7 years old, my dad wanted me to start taking piano lessons, and for the first year or so, I hated them. I couldn't sit still. I would be bouncing off the walls every time my teacher wanted me to sit still. And my first ever piano teacher literally complained to my parents about how hard I was to deal with. After a while, I started to get curious, and once I realized that the notes that I was playing could be written down on a piece of paper, I was like, oh, I can just start writing my own notes from scratch. And that was how I first started to compose music. And one day I was playing something that I had wrote down, and my dad came up to me and he was like, Webster, what is that you're playing? And I just told him, oh, it's just something I wrote. And I could literally see his jaw just drop on the floor, which was funny. I guess he had to be there. I don't know. I never took it seriously for a while. It was always something that kind of did on the side. If you'd asked me what I'd wanted to be when I'd grow up, I would have told you something like an astronaut or an inventor or some sort of science nerd, whatever. It had nothing to do with music. But when I first went to my first ever summer camp, my first ever music summer camp at the age of 14, all of a sudden, I realized that I could write music that other people could play. It sounds obvious, right? But I never actually made that connection until that point. And all of a sudden, what happened was I had a community. And from that point on, I started taking music much more seriously. And because I really cared deeply about learning and getting better at what I did, doors started to open for me. I started getting accepted into some of the top music programs in the country, things like Rice University and Juilliard. That kind of brings me to my why I want to start a music education YouTube channel. My goal with this channel is I want to create a community like the ones I had growing up. I want to share the joy I experienced when I first really started digging into music. I feel like for almost my entire life, I've been taking and intaking information, and I feel like it's my duty to start giving back now. What I'm thinking for this channel, the Trickword channel, is I'm thinking I'm going to turn it into a sort of shorts channel or a behind the scenes channel, something a little more casual. If you like, just join me. Come join me, subscribe, or watch the videos I'm about to put out on my new channel, which is just going to be my name, Webster Gadbois. It's going to be linked in the description. And who knows, you might learn a thing or two. I'll see you there. Nope, I can't. I always forget where the button is to stop recording. This microphone is so cool. I can press a record button to have it start and stop recording. So this is me signing off. Thanks. Take care.